Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come in and run my mouth. When I tell you, I'm so upset. I had all the intention of going live tonight. I was talking to one of my friends, and I was like, I'm gonna go. I was kind of getting lazy, and I wanted to take a nap, but I was like, no, I'm gonna get up and make some coffee. Got up, made some coffee, and I was like, I'm gonna go live. And then I got on YouTube, and shout out to Andrew Gabor. I saw Gabor was live. So I was like, let me see what he's talking about. And so I click onto his channel, and I think he had just went live. I don't think he had been on for too long. And what I tell y'all, I was on Andrew Gabor's live. He had a panel. When I tell y'all, I was on that live for about 5 hours, girl. Can I tell you, girl? It was fun though. It was so fun, and every time I would try to hang up. I was like, girl, you need to get off, right? You need to get off. You need to get off. Girl, I couldn't get off because I was so deep into the conversation. Girl, we did so much arguing, fussing, and fighting, and cussing each other out. Girl, my pressure was sky high. I said, girl, y'all running my pressure up over here. No, but it was fun. It clearly had to be fun for me to be over there for like 5 hours. Um, but it was a cute live, so that's why I did not go live because I was on somebody else's live, girl, arguing, fussing, and cussing, and hollering and screaming. Okay. Anyways, if y'all want to check out Gabor's live, 5 hour live, I think it was like the total live was like 5 hours and like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. It was long. It was long. But if y'all want to check it out, go over to Andrew Gabor's channel. It was fun. It really was fun. Girl, we was over there cutting up about Potomac. Potomac. Potomac will get the girls and boys worked up. It will. It's something about that Potomac that get the girls' blood pressure going through the roof. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Andrew Gabor. Shout out to everybody who was on the panel. It was fun. Maybe let's get into this mess. Oh God. Who are we gonna talk about first? Let's see. Listen to this. Oh, we could start out with them. Teyana Taylor seeks testimony of child psychologist after Iman, I can't pronounce that man's last name. Basically, her husband, soon-to-be ex-husband, allegedly confused their daughter by having a female friend sleep in the bed with him. So famed entertainer Teyana Taylor is taking legal action in hopes of encouraging her ex not to have other women around their children. The mom of two reportedly filed a court motion in her ongoing divorce case against estranged husband Iman, accusing him of putting their daughter's mental well-being at risk. According to a report from Radar Online, Teyana Taylor, 33, claims that her soon-to-be ex-husband, Iman, 33, had a woman sleeping over with him on his visitation days with their shared daughters, Junie and Rue, causing the eldest to be confused. Now, the songstress is asking the court to allow her to have child psychologists testify in their divorce case about the lasting effects of those types of actions can have on young children. Taylor reportedly alleged the incident happened a few weeks ago during one of his weekends with the kids. The musician claimed she heard and saw a woman during a FaceTime call with the children, and that the woman also accompanied the retired NBA star and his kids to a family jump park, Sky Zone, sometime later. Afterwards, Taylor says Junie stated she was confused when she saw her father sharing a bed with a woman, and that Iman told the child his friend was staying the night because her house was broken. Taylor reportedly argued that Iman is oblivious to the negative effects his actions can have on the children and thus is asking the court to intervene. As we previously covered, Taylor's secretly divorce filing went public back in September of last year. That's when he exposed them, because Teyana was trying to keep it a secret. And the former lovebirds have been in a nasty settlement battle since. Most recently, girl, now this is a mess. Most recently, the Hooper denied Taylor's claims that he vindictively cut off the utilities at the family home she stays in with her daughters. Okay, so this is what I got to say. The first thing is this: we're not gonna sit here and act like. Please do not play with me. I'm still a little worked. I'm still a little worked from the boys panel. Don't play. Don't I don't like when people play in my face, and I try not to play in y'all's. Okay, and when I do, sometimes y'all tug on my wig too. So don't play in my face, or I'm gonna tug on yours. Okay. So listen, we know if Teyana had some random man at her house or woman, but we know if Teyana had some random man at that house and we found out or heard that the kids were confused, we know what the response would be about Teyana having this random man around her daughters. Right? I don't have kids. So the people who have kids and have to co-parent, um, those who were in relationships or whatever, just let me know. Because I could be wrong. I completely understand that your life has to move on. And I know that for some people, we've heard these stories of folks getting divorces and it takes 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, right? Then we've heard of some divorces, girl, they go to the courthouse, they get divorced, and girl, they done, child. I think Halle Berry's divorce was just finalized the other day after like 8 years, I believe. Let me just double check. I don't want to be on here lying. Let's do a quick Google search. Halle Berry divorce. Okay. Yep, here we go. So after 8 years, famed actress Halle Berry has finally. This was written on September the 19th, 2023. So it says after 8 years, famed actress Halle Berry has finally resolved her divorce from ex-husband Olivia. Was it Olivier Martinez? The couple split in 2015 after just 2 years of marriage. But despite a prenuptial agreement, they didn't finish resolving matters until August 2023. So there's sometimes it takes the girls and boys, a little minute to, girl, legally, go your separate ways. But, I just feel like with Teyana in this situation, like I get that people have to move on and you start dating other people, but I do also kind of agree with, correct me if I'm wrong, I ain't got no kids, please don't jump on me, that even if you start dating other people, at least for like a little bit, like, because it's already going to be a big adjustment for the kids, anyways. Now we have to, tell the kids that mommy and daddy are not together. Now they're going from one house to the other house, weekend after weekend or week after week, however your, arrangement is set up. I think there's another. Now we have to bring in this other situation with it being random men or women or a random woman or man or whomever it may be around our kids. So I do kind of agree. I remember, I think it was Tia. I think one of the agreements that they had when they divorced, sister Tia, was that they couldn't bring a person around their kids unless they had been dating them for at least 6 months, something like that. And I kind of get it. I kind of agree because again, once you start to look at all the other stuff involving these kids, I can see how it can be confusing to a child to see daddy in bed with another woman. I'm used to seeing daddy in bed with mommy. Who is this lady? Girl, who is this bitch standing? Girl, who is this bitch? Girl, in the bed with my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Um, So I get it. I just hope that they can figure stuff out. But see, Tiana, believe it or not, I will tug on the wigs. It'd be a slight pull. But I had to get on Tiana too because Tiana, you the one who was walking around here calling this man, that's not too much on my bestie. Remember? Girl, Tiana was gonna stand in front of a bullet for Iman. And Iman been dragging her ever since. I think that it is so crazy. I'm not saying Tiana gotta drag him, But girl, I think it is just so crazy that like the way that she came at this situation. No, yes, it is none of our business. Okay, it's none of our business. But I really think that part of the reason why Teyana really didn't want her real tea to get out is because she didn't. I get it. I would be embarrassed too if the nigga who I married, girl, turned out to be an ain't shit nigga. But I really think that she was embarrassed and she wanted to keep up this image for Iman. And Iman didn't give a damn. Because quiet as it's kept, if Iman wouldn't have had that first girl with his chains on, we would never even would have known what was going on. Teyana really had everything under control. She wasn't talking about their business. She was trying to do everything under the radar. It wasn't until that video leaked, and then Iman decided to also make their names public with the divorce, and that's how all the mess hit the fan. And then here come TMZ girl swooping in, getting all the goddamn court documents, the transcripts. And here we finding out, girl, he's an ain't shit nigga. And you on the line the other day talking about not too much on my bestie, girl. The same bestie who dragging your ass. Anyway, not physically dragging her. Shout out to Teyana, honey. Shout out to Teyana. Shout out to Iman. Girl, hope they can figure it out, baby. Listen to this. Jussie Smollett's appeal relating to 2019 hate crime hoax to be heard in Illinois Supreme Court. Y'all know Jussie is my man. You don't have to let him go. Girl, some of y'all, some of y'all bitches would die on the hill for a nigga. Not me. Girl, Jussie was my man. Girl, I was gonna stick beside Jussie until I couldn't no more. When I started to feel like a dummy, when I started to feel like an idiot, I said, absolutely not. I ain't gonna never look like no fool over no man. Okay? And girl, I went from doing all of this to this. Girl, you heard about Jussie? Girl, I ain't even been online today, child. Girl, you was just offending him the other day. You ain't got nothing to say? The people said you was guilty. Anyways, girl, as previously reported last month, the actor's legal team petitioned the Illinois Supreme Court to intervene in the case. You may recall in December, a court judge denied his appeal to overrule the conviction for purportedly orchestrating an attack against himself. He was initially sentenced to 150 days in order to pay $120,000 in restitution. However, Smollett was freed after serving 6 days due to his pending appeal. According to reports, the celeb's legal team wants prosecutors to follow through with the alleged deal they offered to Smollett in 2019, which included community service and forfeiting his $10,000 bond for his charges to be dropped. Girl, y'all still going? Girl, at this point, girl, we know he did it. We know he lied. Girl, I just feel like at this point, girl, why are we still? I mean, child, y'all want to waste y'all time and money? Go ahead and do it, child. I think it's dumb and stupid. Oh, girl. Oh, listen to this. I've never heard of this person. American YouTuber, your fellow Arab, has allegedly been kidnapped on his way to meet gang ruler barbecue in Haiti. Is being held for $600,000 ransom. Hold on, let me see something. Girl. Oh, girl, he got 1.43 million subscribers. Oh, girl. Oh, girl, his checks be cute. Girl, one of his videos got $2.4 million. I mean, 2.4 million views, 1.7 million views, 1.7 million views, 2.9 million views. Oh, okay. Well, girl. Social media influencer, your fellow Arab, has allegedly been taken hostage in Haiti by one of the gangs. Addison Pierre Malouf was on the island to interview the man most popularly known as Jimmy Barbecue Cerisi. I can't pronounce that last name. the most powerful gang leader in the country. Earlier this year, the U.S. Department of State advised Americans not to visit Haiti because of its violence. Maloof, I hope I'm saying his name right, the YouTuber, produces a wide range of content on his YouTube channel. Excuse me, but he is known for his videos of traveling to foreign places and interviewing dangerous people, such as cartel members. Girl. A State Department spokesperson told Forbes that they are aware of reports of the kidnapping of a U.S. citizen in Haiti, but not provide any further information in its statement. We will keep you updated as the story develops. That's according to the neighborhood talk. That's according to the Shade Room. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I don't know how the girls do it. I don't know how the girls do it. Girl, baby, I done told y'all 15,000 times. When I'm sitting in my apartment, girl, my door is locked. Hello? I don't trust nobody. Okay? So if I'm sitting in my house and my apartment and I feel like I live in a decent area, child, and I got both of my locks locked and my balcony locked, and girl, I'm not nowhere near the first floor. Okay? Girl. So if I'm in here locked up, girl, y'all think I'm about to carry my black ass somewhere after they told us not to go? Girl. This man done built his YouTube career for what they say off of, I guess, going to dangerous places. Girl, this is what happens when you go to one of the dangerous places. Y'all be doing a lot for money. I don't get it. Let me tell you something. The people tell me not to go somewhere. Girl, matter of fact, you ain't got to tell me shit. Okay? Because I ain't going in the first. I'm not going in the first. But girl, if the people definitely say, girl, sit your ass down and be still, girl, I'm definitely sitting my black ass down and I'm going to be still. It's not funny, but you done carried your ass over there, girl. Wanting to be cute, wanting to be seen, wanting to get some views, wanting to get some money, and I done snatch your ass up. And they asking the people for $600,000. I read somewhere that at one point they had already came up with like 40,000. I said, I hope he got money saved up with them views. I'm hoping he got a little bit stashed away. Girl, I wish I would. I wish I would. Girl, I'm not even the type. Girl, I'm not even that person that goes out of town and I want to go. Girl, if somebody tell me if I go out of town, I'm not gonna name no city because I don't want to offend nobody. But if I go out of town and somebody say don't go to this side of town, girl, I'm not going to that side of town. Now whether it's true or not, I'm not gonna find out. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I remember Chicago at one point. We used to always hear stories on Chicago, like the South Side of Chicago. I don't know. I ain't never been to the South Side of Chicago. I've been to Chicago, but I remember people always talk about the South Side of Chicago, and how, like, I guess dangerous it was. Again, I don't know if it was true or not. And so I'm just going by what the people said. And every time we looked up, it was some type of shooting happening. Blah 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 blah. I've been to Chicago probably 4 times, 4 or 5 times. I ain't never been to the South Side of Chicago. The people said don't go. And even if it ain't dangerous, I'm not gonna go. But I also know too, like I used to live in Third Ward. People say that Third Ward is horrible. It's really not. Are there parts? Yes, but that's any part of town. But so I also have to take into account too that people say the same thing about Third Ward is not this place where, girl, it's just not. It's just not. Now, like I said, girl, there are certain areas, that I would tell you girls not to go down. Okay? Not to go down. Don't go on that side. Okay? And don't go on those back streets because that's when shit start to get a little fishy. Okay? But Third Ward is not this bad part of town. You know what I'm saying? And why does this cup? I really don't live that far from Third Ward, anyways. But I lived in Third Ward for like 5 years. But the point I'm trying to make is I don't make it a habit. It's not a habit of mine to go to these foreign places to go to these strange places and purposely want to meet up with the cartel. Girl, let me go to the worst part of town. Absolutely not, girl. I'm staying. If I go to Chicago, I'm staying downtown, and I ain't going outside of downtown. I'm going to the airport and downtown, and wherever the club I need to go to the club, that's where I'm going. Okay, and that's just what it is. But I hope this young man is found safe and he got all his fingers and toes and they ain't chopped his tongue off. Cause baby, I hope they don't find his body in 50,000 million pieces. Cause it's gonna be a mess. This should be a lesson learned for everybody, girl. Stop trying to wander everywhere. Sit your ass down and be still. And stop trying. Y'all be want to make YouTube channels over shit that I just don't understand. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a good night. Bye, y'all.